Hey friends, welcome back to Rita Talks. I'm Rita, and on this YouTube channel, I just share some of the thoughts, ideas that I've been thinking about, some of the things that have been going on in my life. And in today's video, I want to talk about something that I've noticed in my life, and that, like, basically, it's a recurring pattern where basically I start to have more or less of a regular sleep schedule. And start to try to sleep early, etc. But whenever I do that, I feel like my productivity drops, and basically, like, I don't know, I am able to be less productive. And I think maybe the reason behind that is that I really, really enjoy working at night. And basically, when I try to pull my sleep time earlier, I'm basically just biting into my productive work time. So I don't know, like, I'm trying to, like, do this whole health stuff and, like, improve my health, my sleep schedule, etc. But I feel like it's always affecting my productivity because for me, I don't like to start out the day working. I actually like to start out the day reading or doing some other stuff. Just let my mind wander and become optimistic throughout the first few moments of the day. And usually, actually, my productivity peaks like uh, in the evening. And so basically, it's a bit of a paradox that I'm trying to learn how to manage. And I don't know. So basically, today I'm up until 4 a.m. Because basically I needed to get some work done. And I honestly have trouble getting it done during the day because there are meetings and stuff, and for some reason, I just like it better when it's night out, to be able to focus and do some thinking. And I don't know, it just feels like I have an infinite amount of time, and that allows me to be more patient with myself and really take the time to understand things. Whereas during the day, it always feels like there is a rush. And so basically, that causes me to panic, and I'm less patient with myself, and I'm less um in that exploratory mode. But also, there's always a trade-off. Like, I think probably the only reason that I'm able to do this today is because I've been sleeping a lot lately. And it's not really a long-term thing, so I'm not really sure how I can make this work over the long term. But I know in the next month or so, since Ramadan is gonna start soon, like 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks or 4 weeks from now, and basically it will be like I really enjoy Ramadan because I stay up all night and sleep all day, and it's socially acceptable because I can just tell my team I'm fasting, so I work at night and I sleep during the day. But yeah, there's something for me about staying up late that I really enjoy. Like, honestly, I've really been trying to become a morning person, but like my sleep schedule is it's so skewed towards the evening, and like I really don't like just doing stuff first thing as I wake up. I like to do it in the evening. So yeah, maybe trying to learn more about myself. And every time I stay up late and I'm able to be productive, I'm just so happy. And so I feel so glad that I do it, because I love this feeling of accomplishment. And basically, because I have trouble getting my brain started in the morning, especially for work stuff, which basically it's not expansive stuff, it's like restrictive focus stuff. It really, I've noticed that it really, I'm not really able to do it. I mean, I am, but basically it just impacts my mood for the rest of the day in some sense. And so for me, like the mornings are more for exploratory parts where I start off the morning thinking about things, coming up with creative ideas, not necessarily any doing, and then the doing happens later on. But I guess I'm still learning how to do this, and yeah, you would think that after many years of studying and things like this that I would have this figured out by now, but I don't. Uh, but yeah, there's no better feeling than getting the things that I need to do done. It's just like there's nothing that feels as good as basically just sleeping with a clear mind. And also maybe what I want to do maybe in the future is like start out the day with a workout, but basically I think because in our work culture it's like I feel bad during the day when I'm not working, even though like I'm staying up until this time. uh you know, not being online feels like it feels like you feel guilty. And because my sleep schedule is like I sleep late, and so it means that I wake up late. Basically, I feel bad about going for a workout during the workday. And maybe if I learn to make peace with that and just build my own schedule regardless of what other people think. Maybe if I learn to do that, I will be more at peace. I feel like my brain always functions 1000 times better after a workout, and I usually work out in the evening. So maybe that explains why I feel amazing. Like in the evening, I'm able to get more done, but I'm not really sure. It's definitely something that I want to experiment with. It's just that I don't wake up early enough to be able to try that, because usually, like now, I wake up around, I mean, not when I'm not sleeping at 4 a.m., I wake up like when I sleep at a normal hour, which is like usually around midnight to 1 a.m. I wake up around 9 to 10 and then have breakfast, etc. And then I usually have my team meetings at 11. And then I just work through lunch all the way to through the afternoon. So yeah, basically like instead of like taking like lunchtime like to not do anything, I like basically just like to grab something quick, like have a good breakfast, but like it's pretty much like a brunch breakfast. So so then I can like work during the middle part of the day, which is traditionally lunchtime, but I like to work during that period. Because also like I feel like there is less pressure, and like for me, I love working in periods where people are not working, like from a traditional standpoint, because for some reason I just feel more free. So during lunchtime, just knowing that people are out for lunch uh, makes my brain somewhat free. And it's the same for the evening, is that just knowing that I'm the only one online, I don't know, just kind of like triggers this feeling of freedom that allows me to do my best work. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's uh, what's a good way to make this work from a practical perspective, because you know the only downside to, I mean, honestly, I don't have it that bad because as a software engineer, my work hours are very, very flexible, but still, even as a software engineer and who has flexible hours, I feel this this maybe self-imposed pressure, but I don't know. It's subconscious. Yeah, I'm not sure how that would look like if I was working for myself, but but still, I'm still super lucky, you know, to have the flexibility that I have to get my work done when in, in way more flexibility than most people, to be honest. So I don't have much to complain about. Maybe, yeah, I'm just trying to find what's the best schedule that works for me, but also maybe like the fact of having a regular job restricts it a bit, but honestly, not as much as a lot of people experience. So I'm lucky in that sense. So yeah, I think you can tell from my lack of eloquence just how tired I am right now. Like, especially from the number of times that I, like, I don't know how you call it, where in French it's like où j'ai baillé. So when you open your mouth, when I yawned, I think. And yeah, feels like I'm proud of what I've done today, of the work that I've done. And so yeah, I will get some good sleep after a good day of of work. So yeah, thanks a lot for tuning in today. You can click here to watch my previous video on this channel, so the one right before this one, or you can click here to watch my latest video on the channel overall. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day, night, whichever time of day it is where you are right now. Bye for now, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye bye!